Hello and thank you for watching this video. My name is Victoria. I'm a personal style investor and educator. I use my story to educate individuals and businesses about how to use their personal stories to develop a business model that will reflect who they are, what their life is about, and what story they want to impact on their customers and clients. I would like to start by saying that if you have been watching me for a certain amount of time now, you would have realized that I mostly use my business experiences as a reflection of the village in which I come from. The village in which I come from has always been a standard through which I see a lot of different things in the world. The village represents a lot of good things for me and a lot of bad things for me. The village we are talking about here today is different from a geographical village that I come from. The village many people are going through today could be a business village, marriage village, relationship village, financial village, emotional village, psychological village, and so on and so forth. The villages in which we find ourselves today are so vast that you might be fighting different villages to come out with an answer, find a solution to a particular problem. Today, all I want to emphasize on is the fact that if we can reflect a lot more on our village stories or our personal stories, whatever you want to call it, or your personal brand, you can realize that that story, the success or the failure of it, is not too far from you as an individual. It is so crucial and so important that we understand the level of emphasis that is placed on personalizing everything else that we experience today. You will agree with me that when a service is personalized to you, it takes a lot more out of you and it reflects a little bit more to you. Many brands nowadays are talking about personalized services for you, personalized data, personalized action, personalized services, personalized gifts. What do all of these things have in common with my village story? The truth is that it has to be something that draws you in to want to hear more or to walk away. My village have the element of personalizing who I have become today, from where I have been and where I am going. In my book, What Has Style Got to Do with It? Why some people succeed where others fail. I address some of these factors through the lens of fashion and how the choice we made about the outfit that we put on can also be a reflection of who we are, the stories that we want to tell, the messages that we want to pass on to others. What has all this got to do with style? Style is everything because our style is our stories and our stories are who we are. So really reflecting who we are is really important that we get to know what our stories got to do with it. The stories that we tell ourselves and the stories that we tell other people have to be in alignment with who we are, reflecting our personal style in different areas of life. In my village, my neighbors did a lot for me, contributing to my life, both positive or negative. I wake up every day looking around me, looking at nature, looking at the growth that is generated in my village. What has that growth got to do with where I am today? Well, it is in the village that I have learned how to cook up my village style, how to cook up my story, how to cook up every other thing that I want to do in life. It is also in this village that I have learned to aspire to greater heights that I would like to be. You see, what's in the village, it takes someone to tap me on the shoulder and say, hey, come along with me. You deserve a little bit better than this. You can be greater than you are today. Well, you might be offering a service at the moment. The service is very good. A lot of customers are excited. But you could be greater than you are today if you can learn to personalize some of the areas that you provide services in for your customers. Customers are always on the lookout to share and to also leverage whatever it is that you have given back to them. This is so important, and these are some of the reasons why a particular brand is doing well and the other one is not. Well, but what has that got to do with it? Our style, the clothing that we choose to wear, are the closest thing that we could ever have. Our styles and our closets and wardrobes are reflections of who we are and what we believe in. If you doubt me, have a walk into your wardrobe now and have a look at the clothes that you have sitting in there, the colors that you choose, the styles that you pick, the fabrics that fascinate you. Well, what are they saying to you? There are reasons why we stand in front of our wardrobes and our closets day in, day out, wondering why we don't have anything to wear. Even though we have so much in there, in the wardrobe, sometimes you can't even access anything because the wardrobe is so packed. Why is that? Our wardrobes are like the village. This village can be used as a warehouse to take things out or to put things back in. This warehouse is a space in which you put the excess of everything else that you have, and then out of that place you operate your business. So this is how I approach the structure and the system that I help my clients and individuals develop. If you run your life like a business, if you run the clothes that you put on like a business, you will discover that we are more than we say we are. See, the first business we have ever run in life is the business of learning how to dress yourself up. This business of running yourself up requires that you strategize and execute your plans. If you strategize for what you want to put on or what you want to wear, you will execute that by putting the outfit together and having a look in the mirror. Why do we look in the mirror? Looking in the mirror can show you something that is exciting to you or can be something that you don't want to look at. The mirror is a reflective of what we are doing or how we see ourselves and the lens through which we see ourselves. Trying to put on an outfit can look as easy to the eye, but it's not that easy because the mindset through which you woke up that morning can determine the mood. The mood in which you find yourself can determine how you feel in that outfit. It can be the most expensive outfit you've got, but if you are feeling downright sad and depressed, that outfit, regardless of what the price tag is, will not mean too much for you. But you can use outfits as well to change your mood from bad to good. But how do you go about these things? This is where you need an expert like me to help you. And this is what I've been in the business of doing in the fashion industry for the past 15 years. And I believe that if you need any challenge in updating and raising up the volume on your village story or your business story or your brand story or your personalized story, this is where it gets so crucial, and that you understand the beauty of personalizing your story and your brand and your services for which customers can relate and appreciate the beauty of your life. Are you looking out to impact lives and to be significant in the world through the services that you offer? This is where we come in to help you. Today, I would like to end up this session by drawing your attention to the fact that we are all important in the world. Whether you are on a small stage or a big stage, it is important that you turn up the volume on your personal story. It is important that you turn up the volume on your story so that other people can relate to it. It might be somebody's survivor guide. It might take somebody from a bad situation to a good one. It might help somebody increase the profit margin of his business. It might help an individual be able to put on the outfit that reflects him and for the first time feel confident in who he is. Personal brand, personal stories, personal village stories, and personalized businesses are in demand these days. And this is why we have to come in and tell our story at the highest and the biggest stages of the world. So join me as we tell our stories through different lenses and different angles from different areas of the globe, and let us stay safe and look out for the best in each other. I look forward to seeing you next time. Once again, my name is Victoria, and I'm a personal style investor and educator. If you would like me to help you discover your style and help you to invest in that style, using it to broaden your scope and impact in life, using it to expand your business, using it to impact life in a positive way and influence others, please reach out. Thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you again next time. Thank you.